Gentlemen, we're going to listen to a little audio clip here. I've been telling you all of this, or trying to subliminally tell you or nudge you or get you to understand certain things. And yes, go listen to my other videos. I have said the country I reside in, you morons, it's not a democracy. It never was a democracy. It's a republic. So all you woke weird clowns and all you stupid groomers and doomers and all you other idiots who think, oh, blah, 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 our voice, all our crap. Hey, it doesn't matter if 75% of the people that live here are woke, rainbow warrior, clown asshats. You're not a democracy. Let's revive some real news.
The American people are living in a matrix. They don't understand the truth of how things are working in this country, And let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. The very fact is that if you ask 100 people on the street, what kind of government is America supposed to be? 99% of them will tell you a democracy. America is supposed to be a democracy. But that's a lie. That's an illusion. The word democracy is not written into the Constitution at one time. It's not in the Bill of Rights. It's not in the Declaration of Independence. The Founding Fathers hated the idea of a democracy. They thought it was the worst form of government there is. And I agree with them, because in a democracy, 51% of the people control 49% of the people. If you're part of the 49%, you're not free. America was founded as a constitutional republic. And in that constitutional republic that we have, 99% of the people can't take away the rights of 1%. You have your rights because you were born with them. You have God-given human rights that nobody can take away from you. The government, the majority, no matter who they are, I can't take away your rights. And that's what our founding fathers gave us. But the psychological operations that they do to us, they make us believe that we're a democracy and that majority rules. You see? And they want you to believe that. Because then they tell you this poll says this many want this and this many want that and this many want...
You understand that? Hey, all you woke ass clowns, all you disgusting, filthy sodomites, those who want to mess with kids, and all this other psychological bullshit. You hear what he said? That's not us. We ain't no democracy. Ain't no 51% of no rainbow warrior, tucking and fucking weirdos got no authority or dictatorship over me. You can miss me with that. I don't care if 80% of you woke clowns in some made-up, gynocentric woke poll say, oh, well, 80% of the American... No, number one, it's a lie and propaganda. But number two, I don't live in a democracy. I live in a republic. For the people, by the people. You want to know what? Here, go watch the 1999 or the year 2000 Gladiator, Russell Crowe. They even say it in there. It's a republic for the people, by the people.
And it doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Well, Hitler was elected.
Hitler was elected. Hitler did everything legally.
And in a constitutional republic, a minority is...
Let's get this out in the clear. That's just part of the clip. I'm not even going to get into that stuff. I'm not getting into any of that stuff. Don't attach me to anything. I better not catch anybody taking this out of context. Anything. Reviving Real News ain't said shit about Hitler. None of that stuff. I'm not even putting my voice out in that stuff, because ain't nobody gonna contort and twist my fucking words. I got my own personal stuff on any of these things. If I want to make it public, I will make it public. This is my disclaimer. I don't condone any of this stuff. And number two, I know about all the twisted lies and manipulation of historical facts, archived footages, and everything. Miss me with that. You're not going to get me caught up in that. This is my disclaimer. I never said one way or the other. I don't condone any of this stuff. And I also am going to tell you, don't nobody living today know the real true history. So all of you fake historians, you YouTube butt wipers, go fuck yourself. You don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But I'm not condoning anything, any way, shape, or form, and I have not said but no, you're not going to get me. You're not twisting my words, none of that stuff. No, I don't want to hear it. I'm not for any kind of anything. I'm not about hurting nobody. I'm not about hurting anybody. But I also know suits and ties and precious lies. You're not going to dupe Reviving Real News. Okay? You're not going to dupe me. You suits and ties and precious lies, you're not going to get me. Again, I'm not saying anything about any man with a stash, that country, none of that. I'm not talking about that stuff at all. Do not misslander my name, my channel, or my fucking words, because I never said anything about that dude. I never said anything about what went on with that stuff. None of that. My official stance is suits and ties and precious lies. You want to sound clip that? That's what you can sound clip. I said suits and ties and precious lies. That's it. Don't don't twist my words, my thoughts, nothing. Nah, I don't stand for no genocides or no anything. And my only stance is I know all about suits and ties and precious lies.
Is protected against a majority. Wasn't it Benjamin Franklin, to paraphrase, that said democracy is 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner?
Exactly. And then he also said, in a republic, the sheep would have a gun to protect himself, you know. And that's the truth. America's not a democracy, but you ask the most intelligent people, what form of government America is supposed to be? They'll say a democracy. Because that's what they've been brainwashed. They've been psyoped into believing that. They believe that we're in Iraq. They believe we're in Iraq to promote democracy. The word democracy, you hear George Bush saying democracy means freedom. No. Democracy equals New World Order. Democracy equals slavery. The word democracy is not synonymous with freedom. It's the opposite of freedom. Democracy is the worst form of government you can have because it's majority rule. And the government can tell you exactly what they want to.
You see, all of you LGHD TV community warriors, you cybernetic warriors, you feminized fag men, this is what you're doing right now to where I live. You think your stupid loud keyboard clicking and your bright and colorful rainbow hair, because you got some little clicking group over here, you think you're the vast majority, and you think that's the rule of law in my country. Wake the fuck up, brother. That's not how it goes down. This ain't a democracy, even though you're trying to psyop it and make it that way. You ain't never getting Reviving Real News, motherfucker.
Tell you to do. Because the majority wants it. I don't care what the majority wants. I live my life as I choose. And if I don't commit violence, theft, or fraud against another human being, I can live my life as I wish. That's my choice. And if I'm allowed to make mistakes, because when you make mistakes, you learn from them. You grow as a human being. We're put on this earth to become the best individuals we can be, to fulfill our God-given potential. Right? We're not here to put on this earth so the government can tell us how to live our lives and what we must do. We put into these systems and these paradigms. No. The same thing in health. You know, if you're sick, you have to have a certain protocol. Nonsense. You know, be individuals. Think for yourself. Have critical thinking.
These are all things that I always am emphatic about, passionate about, and I implore you all. I always implore each and every one of you for those things. Yeah, I kind of wish that I had known that the, what's his name was going to be in there. I wish I had known that. I didn't know they were going to put the dude with the mustache in there. And I better not catch nobody twisted anything at all, because nope, not going to get me with that stuff. I don't dabble in that stuff. I know better. Suits and ties and precious lies, and you ain't getting me caught up in none of that nonsense. I'm going to say again, there's not one person alive today anywhere in this realm that knows the true factual history at all. You don't. Miss me with that shit. I don't want anybody to say they know anything. They don't know. You don't fucking know. Why do you think they're going around and changing everything? Why do you think all Hollywood, Bollywood, and fuck your mama wood is sitting there making all of these, quote, air quote, historical, or historical military dramas, or World War I and II dramas? Because they're redoing the actual fucking history to fit their fucking gynocentric, man-hating, Caucasian-hating narrative. It's that simple. My fucking grandparents fought in every major conflict up until Vietnam. Then their son John went and fought in Vietnam. I know for a fact of what they're putting out in these movies and shit was not real. And this is not anything to do with no color, but Hollywood's duping you. There wasn't all of these African Americans doing all of what the crap they got putting out there. That's not the real history. That's bullcrap. Don't you see that? It's not whitewashing, they're blackwashing. They're removing all Caucasian anything. Open your eyes, gentlemen. Revive some real news.